Jesus Christ. Oh, it was quite the battle. Shit. Hello and welcome to Let's Play Trials of Fire Cataclysm 10. I'm your host, Methfu. So you guys have been asking me to do another run on the hardest difficulty in Trials of Fire, using different setup and different classes. So here we are, and here we go. Right, so I'm going to pick the standard quest again, Trials of Fire, infinitely replayable, custom quest, where the challenges are different every time. Difficulty is going to be easy, medium, hard, Cataclysm 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. So Cataclysm 10 is the mode we're going to be choosing. We have no modifiers on at all. This is all completely vanilla. Then our party setup is the most interesting part, I would say. We're going to go with the Occultist. We're going to have a Spirit Speaker. And we're also going to have a lovely Alchemist. So I've been looking around the forums, I've been looking around Reddit, and the general thing is these characters are the weakest out of everyone. Everyone thinks these are the weakest, but no, they're not. They're actually very, very extremely strong. They just take a while to get going, especially the Spirit Speaker and the Occultist. They're more like late game carries. They get stronger as they go on. And the Alchemist starts pretty strong out the box, but he's got a bit of random RNG nature to him. But if you bend that to your will, that is actually works in your favor quite a lot, because he does a lot of damage if you get the right cards. So I picked these characters because I wanted to bust a few myths about them and a few concerns that people had that they weren't viable in Cataclysm 10, and they are. So with the Alchemist, he's a ranged damage dealer, master of chaos and random effects, but results can be unpredictable. And his passive is Tinker. At the start of your turn, upgrade a random card in hand. This can get really out of hand very quickly. No pun intended. It's actually pretty damn strong, because if you get upgrades on, say for example, the unstable elixirs, it actually creates 2 instead of just 1. So it makes it very, very strong. And same with the flame flask as well. It increases its damage to 2 to 4 damage. So it actually makes it quite a viable nuke for 2 mana. So it's actually pretty good. And obviously if you get upgrades on other cards later on, becomes pretty strong as well. Right, so the weapon I picked on him is Quick Shot. So range attack 1, then draw a card. Deal 2+ damage. Your previous card was a move card. So this is actually a very strong ability, because if you move first, it does 3 damage automatically, which is a very strong thing to do right at the start of the game. And it also replaces itself, so it's better than the strikes or swipes that you normally get. And it's also range attack as well, so it's very strong to take this. Then onto the Spirit Speaker, we have a versatile hero who can fit many roles, cannibalizes their own powers for powerful effects. In power, the first card you play each turn has the following effects where applicable: +1 defense, +1 attack, or +2 summon health. So depending on which card you play is depending whether you get this effect or not. So his item I picked is Mystic Cane. As always, I love this item. Gives you something to do on the first turn. Force Field, defend 2 on all friendly characters, but because he has this passive, it's actually defend 3 on all friendly characters, so it makes it even stronger on the Spirit Speaker than it is normally. So over to the Occultist, communes with otherworldly powers to deal damage or buff your party. Beware though, such power always comes with a price. Convert, the first time each turn that you play a non-movement, non-power card that affects 1 or more friendly heroes, one of those heroes draws a card. So yeah, this is also a very strong passive, because if you put like a effect on a hero that's obviously not a power or something, you get to draw a card for free. It's almost like a free draw. It's also a free mana battery as well, if you think of it that way. And it also pairs very nicely with Mystic Cane once again. So Mystic Cane, defend 2 on all friendly characters. If you cast this, it will randomly put another card onto one of your other heroes. So it's actually very strong to pick on him as well at the beginning, because it gives you an extra card for free. Then the game length we're going to pick is going to be short, because I feel like this is the best kind of pace, the best length for this kind of guide or slash playthrough. So I'm a bit rusty as well, because I'm literally haven't played as much as I did before. So I'm not as in tune as I was previously, but I will complete the run anyway. This run is going to be completed whether it likes it or not. So let's begin the journey. Let's go. So similar to the last guide slash playthrough, I'm just going to skip through the text, just keep the pace going and kind of skim through it to see what it says and just kind of pick the best choice. So here we go, let's go to the shop. We're looking for a fight straight away, but we need to pick up some food first. There's an herb here as well, which is nice. Unfortunately, I can't buy it at the moment, so let's go over here. Ooh, 50% chance of ward and battle. I read that as 100% battle to me. Let's fight. Oh god, I hate this thing. This thing is so strong to face at the beginning, because it does 2 damage to everything whenever it takes damage. Occultist. So we're going to drop that before it gets close to us. This guy's pretty easy to deal with though. Okay, so we'll work with here. Got a fair amount of armor. Haven't got many range abilities though, unfortunately. Okay, let's discard that. So let's go for the unstable elixir, see what we get. We've got sneak. Sneak would be quite decent actually. Let's hit sneak. Force missile's not too bad. Okay. So what we'll do is we'll just move back a bit. This should be completely out of range of this. Shouldn't be able to hit me. I will sneak as well. I'll discard the flame flask. I'll then put adaptable onto the Spirit Speaker. And then I will discard the swipe to do the force field. Should give me an extra card. Okay, that's pretty good. But it's on the Spirit Speaker as well. We'll discard that one. And we'll think we'll sit out this turn now. Wait for them to come to us. So we got one card back, just so we can have 4 cards on this turn. The turn that actually matters. The Alchemist got some improved damage now because he's been stealthed. And also got move on scene, so I can make some plays with that. If I can. Right, so first thing we need to do is move the Spirit Speaker out the way of this. Otherwise it's going to get absolutely wrecked, but there's 2 damage every time it takes damage. How are we going to do that though? I wonder if it's wise just to smack him first. You know? Take the fight to him a bit. 5 damage on him. I think that's pretty wise. So we smacked him. Right, because he didn't take any damage to his health pool, he didn't actually do his 2 damage to everything. So it was only on his armor. So we're going to actually do another one of those bad boys. Let's put another buff on us. Smack him again. Bam! Okay, so we took a bit of damage there. Lost our buff as well. So we'll actually try and run away here. We'll run back to here because it's fairly safe there. And let's see if we can drop him with the Alchemist only. So, let's see. Oof, the line of sight's not very good here, to be fair. Let's see what else we can do. Possibly this. Yeah, I think that's pretty good. Unfortunately, I wanted to move first. Let me see if I can... Let me see. So, it's previous card play was a move card. This counts as a move card as well, technically. So, if I move there first, then I'm going to advance away over to here. Probably about there. And then I should be able to force missile and quick shot it. So the quick shot's doing 5 damage now. Bam! Okay, it's hopefully drawing something good here. 1 to 3 magic damage. Not very good, but it should be enough to kill it if we roll high. I can also use the Mind Blast here. So if we force field, we can move this probably over here to go for the Mind Blast instead. Oh, Mind Blast got a very low range on it. I could actually better while standing. So we do that, it's 4 damage, and we shield it. Okay, so the main threat is done in the fight, and we barely took any damage. We just got to deal with this guy, and this guy should be quite easy. We can just out-tank him. We'll put the prepare onto this, just so we can exert if we need to. Not really much need in re-rolling these. I'll probably just do that instead. And there we go. So we did a fair amount of damage there because that's stealth luck we got. Okay, so he's up on our grill. It might be the Alchemist time to shine once again, from what I can see on the cards. So we've got 3, 6 damage there. We've got a bit of damage there. We've got 9. Got swipe as well. We could probably swipe this down. Plus the Call of Flames. That might be the play to make. It's very tempting as well. Unfortunately, these 2 don't have move cards. That's no problem. Okay, so I'm going to unstable elixir. See what I get. Oh, got a move card. Okay, that's pretty decent. I'll take that. Okay, so let's see if we can move them all into range. If we move you there, should be able to move you there, and you can move there. So now we've got a surrounder, we can start swiping his face down. Swipe. Swipe. And another swipe. And he's out there. Okay, so first victory. So what we've got, so we've got gold. Ooh. This is a pretty good find already. We've got lightning rod here. Call lightning, deal damage, deal 2 damage, and inflict shock to 2 different random enemy targets. Very strong in the early game, this one. And we've got lightning bite as well. Deal 5 damage and inflict shock to all targets in the area, which has got a massive range, as you can see. That's literally like 5 tiles almost, 5 tile range. Very good in the early game shots because you can actually stack it quite nicely with the damage from the Alchemist because he does a lot of range damage. Just trying to see who we can put it on. So yeah, I think the best person to put it on is the Occultist. That's because he doesn't really do that much at the beginning. He doesn't really have that many good cards to use at the beginning of the game. So at least it gives him some sort of flex that he can do at some point. Especially Call of Lightning. Call of Lightning is very decent. Lightning Bolt only needs to be more in range, but the Call of Lightning can literally hit everywhere, so it's nice. Right, so back to leveling up. So in order of what I level up first, I know we got Occultist, then Spirit Speaker, and then the Alchemist. The reason being is the Alchemist is very strong out of the box. Straight out of the box, he's quite a strong early game character. And he also gets very strong into the late game as well. Whereas the Spirit Speaker and the Occultist, they take a bit more time to shine. They need better cards. They need to like kind of get better cards to be able to become late game carries that they are. So they're stronger mid to late game. So let's go to the Occultist, see what we get. Oh ho ho, I can see a very good card already. And it's not Chilling Embrace. It's actually Demonic Fury. But let's have a look through. So Chilling Embrace, Medtech 4, gain chill 2, inflict chill 2 on target. Not very good. It's a bit too high in mana for what it does. Yeah, it's okay. We've got Fire Step, not very good unless you're going for a status build. They've got blood magic. This can be fairly decent, but taking raw damage when you're playing on the highest difficulty, damage is quite hard to get back unless you waste food, and you need all the food you can get most of the time. Then we've got Demonic Fury, which is the best card out of all of these ones here. Target character gains a +3 to all damage this turn. At the end of the turn, gain weaken 2. So this card is very strong because if we put it onto the Alchemist, it allows them to do insane damage. Put it on Spirit Speaker, the same thing happens again. So it's very, very strong. We're going to swap out one of these swipes because we don't really need them. So we'll keep the Mind Blast as utility just in case we need the extra AoE. Call of Flames is fairly good because it can attack anywhere on the map, but it has no range on it. So Demonic Fury will replace the swipes. So normally I will replace the swipes first, then I'll replace the Calls of Flames, and I'll replace the Mind Blast afterwards. And sometimes it varies depending how much AoE you have. In this setup, I have quite a lot of AoE. So I'm most likely going to get rid of the Mind Blast first, and then get rid of the Calls of Flames after the swipes. So, alright. So Demonic Fury, confirm. We are good to go. So let's head up to see if we can get another fight over here. Hello? If it's a fight you want to fight, you shall get, my friends. Let's fight. Oh, these guys aren't too bad. They do quite a lot of range damage, though. But they actually aren't too bad. And I got no buffs to cast. Okay. This has now got slightly interesting. Right, so we'll just discard that. And that. Okay, so we're literally just armoring up for this turn because we can't really do anything else, unfortunately. So 4 damage, probably get smacked again and probably pinning shot. Oh no, pinning shot. Okay, cool. Right, so let's have a look what we can play here. So on the Alchemist, I think we can actually just move into range over. Trying to see a good range. Probably there, so we can hit both of them we need to. So we'll go for the quick shot with extra damage on it ready. See what we draw into. Prepare's not very good. I think we'll discard the swipe. We'll walk over to here so we're out of line of sight. We'll force fill for the free. Because the Spirit Speaker has a passive, every time he does a defense spell, he gets +1 defense. Every time he summons something, he gets 2 summon health. And every time he does damage, he does 1 more damage on top of what he normally does. So it's a pretty strong passive. As you can see, everyone's got a free armor. He's going to get more as well. Let's look at what else we can do. If I'm going to start drawing this over here as well, discard that. I think we'll cast the experiments onto there. We will defend once more onto that. Actually, I think the best thing to do is actually cast prepare onto the Occultist because he's got the most armor in a second. Because I'm about to do that. And then hopefully, because he's got the buff on him, that should put them onto the Occultist. And he's not in line of sight either. Or cover, should I say. But we'll find out. Or I think they're going for the Alchemist. Okay, vulnerability onto there. Swiped it. Right, they are lined up and I got 2 AoEs in my hand and Demonic Fury as well. Shit is about to go down, my friends. So, it's Demonic Fury onto our lovely little friend called the Spirit Speaker. So our damage is increased. We're going to look for something else as well before we do that. Let's discard the... Yeah, Call of Flames. Let's see if we can get a Inspire here. We didn't get Inspire, but we got a March. March is pretty decent here. Yeah, I think I'm going to take the March. So, let's just check the range on Roar as well before we do anything else. So, I can Roar without moving here quite easily. Okay. Okay. What if it's better to go in, exert, so we buff up this? It gains 2 damage every time I exert as well. Let's see on the range on this. Roar quickly. Yes, okay. So, what we'll do is we'll put Prepare onto the Spirit Speaker. We will then exert it for the 8 damage. Oh, 8 damage, that's quite a lot actually. It's a bit too much. And then it'll buff our Roar. So it's now doing quite a lot, as you can see, 7. Bam. Discard that, and go for another Roar for 7. And the fight's over pretty easy because the Demonic Fury was so goddamn strong for the Occultist. So we've got gold. Think ahead, shuffle 2 cards from Shiv, simple shots, and guard into your deck. Next time you draw cards this turn, draw 1 extra card. Yeah, I mean, it's okay. Then we've got Quick Step. Quick Step's not too bad. It replaces itself, and it also gives me 1 armor, so it's actually pretty decent to use. I'll put it onto the Occultist because it's the only person I can put it onto. So onto the Occultist. We might actually have to take that Lightning Rod off the Occultist now that we've got Demonic Fury as well, because every time we cast Demonic Fury, we gain Weaken 2, which reduces our damage by quite a bit. I'm trying to see who else we can put on. I guess we can put it onto the Spirit Speaker, to be fair. But the Spirit Speaker's got a very nice synergy with that Force field. So I might actually put it onto the Alchemist. Let's just double check. Let's put that there. And then, yeah, let's put on the Alchemist. Gives him more damage. I guess he can play around with it as well. Even though he's got pretty good cards already. So, right. So, next to level up is now the Spirit Speaker. And then it'll be the Alchemist. Let's see if we've got the Spirit Speaker. Oh, some choices here already. I've got Channel Spirit here. Whenever another hero exit, gain 2+ to all attack damage this turn. Yeah, no. Okay, then we've got Adapt. Magic attack 2 and steal a power card from your target's deck or discard pile. It's like a weaker Witch's kind of steal power. Because Witch's steal power steals it and it makes it cost 0. And this kind of just, yeah, it's a bit rubbish because at least the Witch's one steals it off them as well. But this doesn't really do much. Then what Feed, melee attack 2 and draw a power card from your deck or discard pile. That's actually not too bad, to be fair, because it actually replaces itself, so you get to attack for 2, and it also replaces itself and gives you a power card that's much needed. But we're actually going to go for the Giant Grub here, because Giant Grub goes down. It gets 7 HP if you play it on your first card as your turn, because of the Spirit Speaker's passive. It costs 1 mana to play, plus obviously the Exert, which is the power. And every time you exert, you can attack with it. So literally, in theory, it's a free attack, 7 HP monster, which is pretty damn strong, considering we only have 10 at the moment. So let's put that in. Normally, in order, what I get rid of is normally the swipes, then the feral lunges, and then the roars. So we're going to get rid of one of the swipes already. The feral lunges are quite nice to have. They do quite a lot of damage, and you can actually replace it. At one point, I'm going to upgrade this so it only costs 1 mana. And eventually, this will turn into a battery. Our Occultist will turn into such a battery that we don't need mana so much, or should I say willpower in this game. Right, so let's go to the next place. See what we've got to deal with. Ooh, okay. So we trade supplies of 35 obsidian. That's what it normally costs. And we trade 2. That actually gives us a net gain of 30 obsidian there, which is a pretty decent gain. So I'm actually going to do that. I'll trade that in for 100. Right, so before we head out, we need to quickly rest up. So we rested up, healed up Spirit Speaker. Let's head up, see what we can find. Question mark. Okay, I'll take that. We're looking for another fight. We need to keep leveling up our cards or getting better cards. I'm not going to take this. It's 50-50 for ward, injury, and health damage. It's just, no. So hopefully this will be a fight here. Come on, please. Ooh, a side quest. Agrees to escort back to the hometown. Okay, that's a free level up if we do that. So let's carry on to over here. So it's fairly close to where we're heading to anyway. So offers to help them rebuild the main structure. 33% chance to lose obsidian and 66% chance of winning. I'm actually going to refuse this because I've only got 1 food. Normally I would take it, but that 1 food, as you can see, I'm tired. I actually need to use that straight away. Let's head to here, see if we can get a shop. Please give me a shop, please. 50% chance of ward, 50% weakness. I don't want a weakness at all. That's pretty shitty. Head to over here. Come on, please. Please. Yes, okay, we've got some food here, nice. We've got an herb as well. We'll actually take that. It's good for upgrading. Always good to take those. Get rid of that, get rid of that. What else is here? Anything else good? No, nothing really we can use that we want to use, shall I say. Okay, so we need to head to the right for our side quest so we can level up. Should be a battle here as well, I think. Let's double check. Nope, no battle, I lied. Okay, so we're leveling up the Alchemist now because we have to. It's our last one. So let's see what we've got. We've got Frenzy Potion. Create 1 to 2 melee attack cards for target friendly character. Not bad. Plotting. When you create or draw a card, you may choose between 1 extra option. Every time this effect is triggered, gain 1 defense. Okay. Then we got Smart Infection. Deal 2 to 5 magic damage to all enemies and defend 2 to 5 for all friendlies in the indicated area. Not bad. It's just slightly overpriced because it costs 3 mana. It has got a lot of effect to it though, but it's just a bit slightly overpriced. Then we got Control Chaos. All effects that target randomly affect 1 additional target. So the thing about this is it can be quite strong. Especially on the bosses, you can literally turn the Alchemist into like a Sniper Elite Ghost Warrior by kind of giving loads of random cards, and then if it's just against 1 target, it'll keep smacking it, and random cards do quite a lot of damage. So I'm quite tempted to take this. It also kind of gives us a bit of scaling as well, the Spirit Speaker. The reason being is the Spirit Speaker needs power cards. This costs no mana to cast. So it's a free kind of mana card, because eventually I will be getting rid of a lot of these other cards from my items, like Prepare. Everyone's got like 1 Prepare at the moment, but later on they won't have that so much. So it's quite tempted to take for now and put it as a swipe. The rest of the other cards aren't that great anyway, so I'm not actually missing out on too much. Ooh, another herb, nice. More food. Oh my god, that's perfect. That's absolutely perfect. We can actually pick up this as well. Always good to have a massive stockpile of food instead of gold. Food is way more important because you will lose fights otherwise. There's a fight coming towards us here, which I might take actually. Right, let's fight wherever you are. Okay, the beasts are quickly upon you, blah, blah, blah. Right, so there's 4 of them. Lid. Right. it's going to get funky. I'm not sure what their speed is on these guys. Let's double check their deck very quickly. See what they got. So let's lock that in. They have a lot of movement cards. They don't have very much damage though. The thing I'm going to be wary of is the stalk. If they start comboing me, that's going to hurt a lot. A hell of an amount. Right, so. It's actually a pretty strong combo here already. Because the control chaos, it actually got upgraded here. So we can do that. We can actually chain lightning here as well. Because obviously this is a random effect. So combined with the control chaos, that's actually a very strong combo. So we discard the... let me see. Discard the raw... No, wait. Discard that. Discard that. Demonic Fury onto this guy. Discard that. Discard... I don't actually need to discard that. I'll bring that closer. Let's go for Chain Lightning. So here we go. Boom! Hadouken! Oh my god! Lord have mercy on their souls. I think we're good here. I might just block up with these two just in case. I don't trust them. I don't trust them. At least we can block up one swipe if they make a complete beeline towards me. Okay. This is good. Shit, that armor though. Jesus Christ. Bloody hell. Right, okay, so what we're there. We got unstable elixirs. Okay, that's cool. Get rid of that. Unstable elixir straight away, so what we get. Power shot shoot. They're both pretty shit. I mean, power shots would be better if I was further away, but I'll take the shoot. Take the raw here as well, actually. Raw would be decent. We can raw them down completely, or not. If I move there, they're less likely to be comboed now. Right, so I think we're going to look for a raw here. So we can do 3 damage to everything. I wonder if there's anything better we can do. If we hit that, we can start shocking stuff, but we don't have anything to hit it with because we're in check. Trying to see what's the best course of action. I think the raw is probably the best course of action here. But where do I raw? Where do I raw? I could pull back one. And then raw from here. That's very tempting to do. I'll see what I get with the unstable elixir quickly. A mind blast as well. Okay. Probably mind blasters will hit the Occultist if I fire that off. That's the only problem with it. Okay, so let's go for the raw. Okay. Then let's discard that. Let's force foot up. So everyone gets 3 armor. And then I think we should just go for another raw. Yep. Okay. We can't really kill anything here, unfortunately. Just because we don't have enough. Let's do that instead. Okay, so they unfortunately got loads and loads of armor cards there. Kind of screwed me over. And the armor up again. Okay. That's okay. So much goddamn armor. Right, so I think we need to pull back here. And then we need to look for Demonic Fury again, which we're going to now. Come on. So Demonic Fury. We have a lightning bolt here as well. I might be able to kill something straight away down this aisle here. So we go for a Demonic Fury. Demonic Fury. Demonic Fury. Is it Alchemist? There we go. And then, oh, we can move as well, but we can't technically. Discard that. Trying to see what the best place of moving is. Discard that one as well. And that one. Okay, let's try and work this out. 5 to 7 damage. It's quite a lot there. It's a mean chunk of change. And this one will allow me to move. I think I'll go for this one. Bam. Okay, big damage going out there. I can move here if I want to. But what I might do is discard that, discard that. Flame Flask here. Clears the way slightly. Still puts me in a very compromising position though. Because I can be comboed here quite nastily. So I'm actually going to block up because I don't want to be comboed too hard. They're going to definitely go look for the Alchemist here, because they're going to look for the combo. I'll be surprised if they don't. Okay, taking a bit of damage here. Right, let's see what else we do. So I'm pretty much wedged in there. Let's get rid of that. So we can draw into Cool Lightning. We should be able to. Yep. Okay, get rid of the exhausts. I'll say we'll elixir, see what we pick up. Defend, I'll take that. Just in case. Okay. So if we go here, we can stop this one from comboing. Trying to see where else we can go. If we move there, we can also stop that from comboing as well. They can't combo now anymore with each other. So we can call a lightning. Go for a swipe onto most likely, yeah, this one here. Proc some more lightning. Gets rid of stalk as well. Use that. Defend actually doesn't really do much, to be fair, because I can just discard it anyway to get the defense. So we'll do that instead. Hopefully I'll attack something else now. Okay, so coming on to that one instead. Took a fair amount of damage there. I stalked afterwards, thank God. Right, so I'm taking a fair amount of damage from these guys. That's what else we can do. Can roar here. Roar's very tempting. So that flame flask as well. But we need to move this guy out of the way. Could possibly even give it straight away. So if we go for a prepare onto this, feral lunge it, run the hell away over here. We can flame flask it for 2 to 4, or we can roar most likely. Slightly out of range of the roar. We'll go flame flask. Okay, we'll put in a little sacrifice here. Probably there. Discard these. This has got armor. He shouldn't be able to get to here. I'll just discard that just in case. Okay. Back to back. There we go. Okay, so we're literally going to turtle up and slowly water him down, or whittle him down. So I'm up there. Let's move you into space. Move you as well. Go for a swipe. Start breaking down the armor. Pretty sure everyone's kind of safe here. Can't actually hit that hard. Discard that. Discard that. Or flames as well. Even Mind Blast if I wanted to, but I'm not going to. Okay. So he's running over there. Smashed to me twice. That's okay. Right, he should be dead now. Definitely. Because I got Demonic Fury again. So Demonic Fury onto the Alchemist. Discard that. Quick attack. We can avoid a step here and roar if we want to. Let's get rid of that. And roar. See you later. Right, I took a fair amount chunk of damage there, but they're quite tough. That's because of the armor. It's gold. Ooh, head rush as well. Do I need to wear that? Nah, I think we're good. Right, so once again, I'm going to level up the Occultist first. So what we'll get. So we've got Unleash, which is deal 2 damage to all characters in target area for each of your negative named effects. Then remove each of your negative named effects. To be fair, it's actually not too bad. It's actually fairly strong in this setup just because Demonic Fury is going to give me weakens and I can also obviously set myself on fire. So that can do up to 4 damage. It's just a bit costly. Got Transfer, move all your named effects to a target character. This one works very nicely with Demonic Fury as well because I can put a weaken on someone else. Then we got Magic Attack 2. Every time you take damage with this card in hand, increase this damage by 2. Yeah. Then we've got Pact of Aegis. You cannot be granted nor inflicted with named effects. This is actually very strong as well, because obviously if I have this on, any card that's going to give me named effects like Weaken and Fire, just means it doesn't do it anymore. So it's actually a pretty strong card. When you upgrade, it goes to 1 mana. So the thing I'm actually going to take is Transfer. I quite like the Transfer ability, just because I can use the status effects to my advantage that way. Let's get rid of the other swipe as well, so confirm. Right, so let's head down and look for another battle. We also need to rest up as well, so we'll grab that food. Nice, okay. So we've got 50% health damage injury. We don't really need to do that. We're not going to. So we're going to rest up here. Possibly meditate as well. Our choices to meditate is quite a lot. Let's have a look at Demonic Fury. So Demonic Fury goes up to 4 damage. That's quite a lot as well. It's quite strong. Transfer turns into 0 mana. Makes it more playable. No point upgrading the Giant Grub because its HP only goes up by 1. So that'd be 8 instead of 7. The Adaptable is quite good to upgrade though, just because it turns it to 1 mana. Then on the Alchemist, the good ones to upgrade here is Unstable Elixirs, because they obviously give me 2 cards instead of 1. Experiments is very good to do as well, because it combos nicely with these 2. So I think what I'm actually going to upgrade is the Adaptable here, because I don't think there's anything else better to upgrade, apart from probably Transfer. Yeah, Adaptable makes it more adaptable and easier to play, so let's upgrade that. Okay, so going back a tiny bit of HP here. Tempted to feed a bit more food to him as well, but I'm going to wait till I can rest up again. I'm just going to play a bit more cautiously on the next battle and see if I can avoid taking too much damage. So we've got like a thing here. We've got Epic Reward, Reward. We don't really need any of this stuff anyway, so I'm not really fussed. We missed out on it, so let's leave. Let's try and look for another battle. Level up for 2. That's very tempting. I think I will. What have we got here? We've got Force Field and Chaos Missiles. Oh. Chaos Missiles is a very strong spell because it deals 3 damage to all enemies within 3 spaces and deal 2 damage if you have 5 defense. It's actually pretty strong because it doesn't really need to, be lined up or, line of sight anyone or anything like that. It's actually very strong and it also has Force Field on it. So we're actually going to take that. We'll put it onto the Spirit Speaker to replace his staff because he's going to hit pretty hard that because he's mostly melee compared to everyone else because his roars as well. So it combos very nicely. So I got Roar, I got Chaos Missiles. I can still do the free defense on everyone as well with my first turn on the Spirit Speaker. Right, so the whole reason we're here is to level up. So let's have a look. Spirit Speaker next. And what we've got to play with here. We've got Channel Spirit whenever another hero is no. We've got Prowl, move 2 and defend 2. Next time you certain no. We've got all melee attacks deal 2 damage. So if we're going on melee damage Spirit Speaker build, we would definitely take that. But we are kind of leaning towards, depending what we get, because this is a roguelike game, we don't choose exactly our build. This build kind of chooses us. So we're kind of going for like a summon build, but we are flexing at magic damage as well. So we're flexing into AoE/summoning if we can. So I'm tempted to take the feed, just because out of all these cards, the feed's the less crap one here. The rest are a bit rubbish. I mean, this gives me 2 defense and moves 2 as well, and stops me from exerting powers. Problem being is that kind of takes up a card slot where I could be doing damage. This actually draws a power card from my deck or discard pile, which can be quite useful. I'll actually swap out the swipe for that, because it's actually, that's way better than swipers anyway. So it's kind of, a slightly upgraded swipe, so to speak. We can actually upgrade here again. So we're going to meditate. I'm not going to gain any weaknesses or anything, so I'm not worried about using these herbs on weaknesses or injuries. Let's have a look. So I think the next one we said we're going to upgrade is most likely going to be the experiments or the transfer. Just going to have a quick look through once again. I think we're going to go for experiments here. That's pretty good to play quite early. It only costs 1 mana. Getting your powers to low cost is very useful, allowing you to enable them to be able to be played straight away. Let's go to here. 50% new follower, 50% sharp. Yes, I think I will. Okay, get rid of that, get rid of that. Grab that food. We need that. Nothing else really useful here, so I'm going to carry on going. We'll keep looking for fights. It's the whole aim of the game, look for fights. So, our choices are new follower or epic reward. I'll go for the new follower, see what we get. It's most likely going to be the woman that hones stuff. Yep, so honing items does not cost any materials. Thank you very much. So keep walking up, keep looking for battles. We've still got determined, so might as well make the most of it. Ooh, 25% of a legendary reward. If we get one, really boost us quite a lot. Let's try it. What we get? Ooh, soul gem. I was expecting an actual item, but I'll take crafting materials. That's cool. That's cool. That's what we get here. Some more food to buy, but we can't buy anything. I could sell this if I wanted to, but I'm not going to. So hold off for a second. Oh, side quest. Take notice to authorities and offer your assistance. Okay, I'll take that. Track down rattling criminal. Nice. Okay, juicy. So we need to rest up again here. Let's have a look. So I can hone something here if I want to. I can technically hone the cool lightning or lightning bolt. But the alchemist doesn't have very good attacks at the moment anyway, so it doesn't really make much difference. And this is actually very strong on the Spirit Speaker anyway. So I'm going to normal rest instead. And then let's carry on. Right, so we're going to head over to here, look for another battle on the way to the side quest. We've got some food, got some gold, we've got a helmet. Draw 2 cards, gain 1 willpower for each weakness card in hand. Shuffle fatigue into your deck. No, not at the moment. When I start getting demonic furies on the Occultist, I might actually pick that up. So here we've got a choice of changing out the Alchemist's weapon. So we've got Arcing Shot, range attack that deals 2 to 6 damage. This attack does not require line of sight. It's fairly strong, 2 to 6 damage for 2 mana. We've got Piercing Arrow, unblockable, range attack 3. If you spent 0 willpower for this card, remove defense equal to the damage dealt. I spent 0 willpower. Okay. I mean, it's tempting to use. It's just... The Arcing Shot by itself would be pretty damn strong. The Piercing Arrow isn't as good. Unfortunately. Nah, it also doesn't synergize well with our that buff we got. Control Chaos. We need random stuff. Stuff that does random things, because we're all about the random life. RNG. Okay, so let's head over here. Try and complete this quest. Right, so we've got a hard battle here. I think it might be against a sorcerer as well. Oh, it's against a sorcerer. Jesus. This guy's so not. You can literally hit anywhere. You can't even line of sight him. So the first thing we need to do is bring the Alchemist down to here so he's out of line of sight. I think we'll quick step to... Wait, bring this to here. And then we'll discard that. Bring him right in the corner. Quick step this over to here. Then discard these to block. Move this down to here as well. I think we'll block with these two as well. And possibly prepare onto the Alchemist. Just so we've got a bit more willpower for next turn. So we're using that as our front line. These guys hit really hard. They do power shots and pinning shots and stuff. And this guy just does random sparks of flame everywhere. Yeah, it's going to hurt a lot now. Okay. Right, so what can we do here? We can bring out a worm. I'm very tempted to do that. So do that. What's your line of sight like? Let's double check that. You can move there. So we'll bring the worm out right in front here to block. Okay, we'll then shield up as well. Might shield up differently though. Discard that one. Transfer. Do it that way instead. Okay. And then I think I could literally unstable elixir here, see what I get. Call the flames. I'll take that. It's very tempting to use, but it's just, I need the armor. I need the armor. Okay, we'll try that. And hopefully he doesn't destroy the spirit speaker. So they're going for the worm. They're lining up quite nicely. And they're armoring up nicely as well. Pinning shots. They're very lined up. Right, let's see if we can drop them down a bit. So it's got weaken on it, unfortunately, so it doesn't really do much this turn. I think we're looking to put stuff onto the Alchemist here. So we move the Alchemist, I think where the worm was. So we do... I think that. Okay. And then we move the Alchemist to here. Demonic Fury onto him. Some more damage. Discard the Mind Blast. Discard the... Adaptable. No, the Feral Lunge. So we'll go for the 8 damage Lightning Bolt. Okay. Then we can discard... This guy's so low. Quick shot onto here for the lightning. See what we draw into. Unstable elixir. Let's get rid of that. Discard the raw. Flame flask onto all 3 of them. 5-7 damage. Okay, now it's got 1 down. So now we need to try not to die here. Shooting up there. And I think we should be okay on everything else. I'll put a buff onto this as well to make them more likely to hit that. Just gotta hope the Spirit Speaker doesn't die. He's got 3 HP. Power shot, nice. Nice. Jesus Christ. Okay, now for the Sorcerer. That wasn't too bad. It wasn't too bad at all. Okay, so I've been weakened here. It's up to the Slug and the Spirit Speaker to take over. I need roars here. Otherwise I can't drop this. I'm going to put this up front to block the way. I can transfer my weakness now as well, which is pretty good. This is difficult. Very difficult. If we move... Oh, we're too in the open if we do that, though. Way too in the open. Can't combo at all, either. There's really not a lot we can do. Because we're all weakened. I do have another play, I guess, with the Mind Blast. I need one more damage spell. I wonder if I can draw into it. Demonic Fury. Okay, that changes things slightly. I can do a bit of damage now. I wonder. Demonic Fury into the Alchemist. Okay. So I'm doing a tiny bit more damage now. What I should be doing anyway. If we were to discard... Oh, you're so low though. Discard that. Discard this. Go for Chain Lightning if I want to. I think the Flask would be better though. Yeah, Flask. For 1 HP. Oh, I needed some way to dropping that. I think the Chain Lightning is the best bet. I really want to do the transfer as well though. So we discard that, discard that. Chain Lightning. The Alchemist is very open to dying though. Extremely open. Okay, we'll do it. Okay, taking a bit of damage there. This should be blocking this off. Go for a smack to get rid of that debuff a bit. Okay, took 1 damage as well. We will... Let's see. Discard the Feral Lunge. Transfer this weekend over to this so it doesn't kill anything. And then armor up once. Okay, this guy shouldn't be able to kill anything unless he gets lucky. Jesus Christ. Oh. It was quite the battle. Shit. Right, we're in a better position now, even though it doesn't look like it. We just need to deal with this. Okay. Move the Alchemist to here. Oh, it's really annoying. I can't quick shot first. I guess I could. I need just 1 damage now, though. Unless I use the thing. I can swipe here for combos. Mind Blast. Right, so let's move. God, we've all got lightning on us as well, but it's about to run out next turn. Let's move here. Let's go for a quick shot. That's what we draw into. Control Chaos, that's not really helpful. Just 4 damage. I have to move in range for that though. How many tiles is it? 3 spaces. We actually are in range. Okay, let's get rid of that. Get rid of this. Chaos Missiles on that to kill it. Right, so now we just need to turtle up and try and survive and make sure this guy doesn't kill us somehow. So we will defend on no one. We're just going to force field. Defend. Defend. Hold on to control chaos for now. Okay, let's go. Let's go, champ. Plays armor up. Spark on that. Right, so because he literally doesn't do much else apart from his Call of Lightning and sparks. And obviously his full strikes. But we're going to make sure we're armored up before we start taking these to the face. Because he doesn't want to come to us. That's all. His AI is not built that way. Discard that. I need another worm out, to be fair, to tank. I'll put our experiments on here. Let's discard that. Got Inspire. Flame Flask 1 and prize attack. Doesn't really help us. Can transfer as well to weaken him. It's quite tempting. What if I can get some more buffs on me, debuffs, somehow? I think what I'll do is I'll hold off. I said he's not going anywhere anytime soon. Use that. So make sure we don't die. That's literally all we're doing here. Definitely good. Okay, so he didn't do anything that turn. He's built up tons and tons of armor. Right, so where's our worm? It's all discarded. Okay. These aren't very good. I'll get rid of that straight away. Not much better either. Let's get rid of that. Stable Elixir. We've got Call of the Flames. Stable Blast. Don't really help either. Nope. Okay, let's get rid of the Control Chaos. Let's discard that. Discard this. I'm tempted to Demonic Fury on something just to get the debuff on myself. So I'll do it on him. Hit for 6 on his armor. Quite tempting. Okay, I'm just gonna do that. That. I'm up fully there. And yeah, I hit for 6 on his armor. Okay. All got quite a lot of armor now. Got the weakness debuff on me as well, ready for the transfer. Okay, so what we got? Force field. I'm gonna start running in a bit. Let's cast this out. Got fire debuff on us as well. Let's transfer that over. Okay, so now he's got fire and weaken too. Let's move the Alchemist over as well. We need to be in range to be able to kill him. Pop this. Mind Blast and shoot. Doesn't really do much. I'll take the shoot. Take the Spire. We're just going to keep armory up a bit. Put the prepare there. It's a very slow slog of a battle, this one. We kind of have to play it this way. Otherwise, we're going to take. We've taken so much damage anyway. We're going to die if we do anything else. Spark again. Okay. Let's it's pretty risky to move you that far. Quick step you over instead. So let's move you about there. Got Love Prepare as well. Put it onto you. We're just waiting for the stars to align. We don't want to play anything too hastily here, because we don't want to die. Get rid of that. Get rid of that as well. I think we'll throw this out. Yep. There should be enough armor to mitigate anything he does. He's also weakened still as well. Just make sure I'll do that. Okay. Okay, that's one of his most dangerous attacks. Right, so got transfer here. Ooh, got a quick shot. Okay. So we're getting closer to killing him. Doesn't look like it at the moment, but we're getting closer to killing him. So it's ooh. Can we do Demonic Fury? I doubt it. No, I highly doubt it. Let's go with a quick shot. Anything else we can do before we do that? Possibly just Cool Lightning, actually. That's very tempting. Especially since we have Control Chaos on us. Yeah, I'm popping it. So hit him twice. 3 times, 4 times. Hit him again. Bam. Ooh. That's pretty good. Mind Drain, I'll take that. Flame Flask. Do we want a Flame Flask or do we want a March? Flame Flask. Let's drain the mind. Okay, we finally removed his buffs that he had on for like most of the game. We just all play fairly defensively though, so we don't die here. Once again. We're not in range to walk up and smack him either. Otherwise I would. Defend, defend. Keep hold of the transfer. I was tempted to flames there, but I just don't want to take a risk. I'm dying. Okay, I finally got the slug back. Right, slug. What can we do with you? Might be able to kill him here. Actually, he's got quite a lot of armor. He's got like 15 armor. Got demonic fury though. I think we'll get from unstable elixirs. Feral lunge, wild swing. Inspire, unstable blast. Unstable blast plus 3 at 6 plus this. Let's do up to 5. It's 11. He's got 15. Hide. I think he might be dead here. Okay, so if we walk up to him very nicely and ask him very politely to not kill us. Demonic Fury onto the Alchemist. Then we'll Wild Swing onto him. We can actually bring this closer, to be fair. Let's get rid of the slug. Move that in instead of the combos. Okay, now let's go for Wild Swing. Ooh, hit pretty hard there. Okay, Feral Lunge. See you later, alligator. Oh, God, what an easy battle that was. Whew, God, I wish I did some damage. Just didn't take any. So we've got Armored Advance, Move 2, Defend 3, Gain 1 Willpower, Shuffle Exhausted. No, don't like exhausted cards. So Alchemist, what can we get on you again? We've got Repeat Results. Nope. Uncanny Defense. Nope. Control Cast, we don't really need 2 of those. And Blind Shot. Blind Shot's pretty much what we're going to pick. And get rid of Swipe. Because that actually scales nicely with our Control Chaos. And it does 2 to 6 damage. So it's actually not too bad. So we get to level up once more. We're going to level up the Occultist again. And I think what we'll take here is the Martyr Shield. Let's have a quick look what we've got. So we've got Blood Magic. You can play cards of any willpower cost. You take 1 raw damage. Got Chilling Embrace. Magic Attack 4. Gain 2 chilled. It's just not very mana efficient. Got Pact of Aegis. You cannot be granted nor inflicted with named effects. I mean, we kind of want them to be able to transfer. That's the whole point of this transfer card. So we're going to take the Martyr Shield for more transferring malarkey. So defenseless plus defenseless 2. Let's see what we can remove. Probably the Mind Blast. We don't really need them. We've got so much AoE anyway. So we start moving the Mind Blast and the Call of Flames. Call of Flames we can combo with the transfer, so kind of keeping it for that, just for the burning damage. So let's confirm that. And we have successfully completed that. Continue. Right, we need to rest up here. Let's have a look what we can do. Right, so I'm just going to go for normal rest. Try and get some HP back. How much food have we got? Let me double check. Not a lot, and we're really low here. I could transfer 1 over. I'm going to wait till I get a bit more food. Hopefully I get a bit lucky on the yield merchants. Got a fair amount of gold as well, 154. So we've got a reward, 75% health damage. I'm going to ignore that. Our determined's starting to run out. Let's head to the settlement here. Got a few to search before we run out of determined completely. 50% reward, 50% health damage. Let's try it. Okay, we actually got the reward. That's nice. Destinate. Coordinate. Target other friendly hero draws 1 card. If target has any named effects, activate yourself. I mean, that's pretty good, to be fair. Put that onto the Occultist. We can enable the Spirit Speaker and the Alchemist some more. Demonic Pact. All attacks deal 1 damage and gain 2 willpower at the start of the turn. Take 2 magic damage at the start of the turn. It is actually a pretty strong card. It just has a problem that Eldrick's Grasp is kind of linked to that item. That's the only problem with that. Let's grab that. Let's put this shell onto here. There we go. As a true support. Right, so let's head down to the boss. See what else we can get before we head there. Little merchant here. Yep, I'll go to the shop straight away. Oh, grab some more food. Nice. I think I'll sell all this crap. I don't really need it. Yeah. Anything else we can buy here? Quick Step. Quick Step's not too bad, to be fair. It just costs a lot to buy. Don't think there's anything else we need. We've still got a bit determined. I'm tempted to go here very quickly. What we've got? Move on, blah, 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 blah. 50% food. You know what? I'm going to try and take that risk. Okay, I got it. Got some food. Nice. Right, got some shelter here as well. So So we can hone, upgrade. I'm not sure we want to hone anything off here. So let's rest. And then I think we'll go to here and drag some food over. There we go. Okay, so everyone's slightly more healed. We've got 1 food after the boss dies. Right, so let's head to the boss. Hopefully we'll add determined buff back as well when we do this. Yep, just on time. Let's fight. Ooh, it's against the spinner as well. The spike back. Okay. So this guy hits like a truck. Discard this. Force field for the free. Get rid of that. Let's armor up here as well. And that one. And that. Yeah, I think that should be good. Hopefully he should survive a bit of his onslaught. Ow. Okay, it wasn't too bad. Right, so we've got some plays to make here. We want to get out the worm as soon as possible. So I think what we'll do is discard. Ooh. Maybe move to here actually to block. Okay, we'll get Mind Blast. That's cool. Put that ability onto that. We don't really need Call Lightning right now. Let's bring out the worm. We're going to bring out the worm to block. Probably there. Okay, send back my card as well. Discard that one. Let's put experiments on here. Get rid of that. So we'll get shoot, improvised attack. Pretty crap. We're just going to use that for armor. Yeah, I need to armor there as well. I can coordinate someone as well if I want to. Yeah, I think I'll just Master Shield here. And yeah, end turn. Okay. Running shot into the worm. Worm down! Jesus Christ. The damage. The damage. Okay, so what can we do now? Can run at him. We need to buff up it more, to be fair. Before we do anything else. Coordinate onto the Alchemist. Let's draw them a few more cards to play with. Move that to there. See what elixir we get. We've got Sneak. That Sneak's pretty good. Okay, we'll prep onto that as well. Get rid of the Lightning Bolt. We'll go for Blind Shot. Might as well. Sneak now. Okay, so... I think we'll just defend twice. And defend 3 times there. Yep. Make your move, Spider. Make your move. He's such a bastard, this guy. Right, okay, so we have Demonic Fury. We have a lot of damage on the Alchemist. We can actually drop this guy quite fast if we get lucky. So, Demonic Fury onto this. Got stealth on this as well. I wonder. We need to do a lot of damage, but also not put ourselves in a position where we're going to die. Because that dying really sucks. Let's bring that back. Let's do that. So we call Lightning here. That will enhance our damage by quite a bit. Before we do that, we need to put on Control Chaos. Because then random effects can always hit the same unit more than once. Here we go. Here we go. Okay, anything else I can do before I do that? Just double checking. Nope. Okay, bam, 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 bam. That's 4 hits there. Pretty damn good damage, about 20. Right, okay, so. Get rid of that. Because we move, we get more damage out of this as well. Bam. Ooh, the elixir's there as well. Let's get the Flame Flask elixir. For March or Mind Blast? Probably the March. Okay. Okay. We need to keep armor on him as well. It's tough. Trying to manage not dying and doing damage at the same time. 5 to 7 there. I don't think it's worth it. Yeah, I think this is the play. Okay, shoot. Shoot again. He's spreading it out, which is nice. Okay, he's in the corner as well. Maybe we can lock him down in that. If we can lock him down in the corner, he becomes nothing. I'm going to see if I can rush in. Okay. You're really far away. You can move there. So yeah, we have literally cornered him in the corner. He does have a wing smash though on him. If I can lock this down. So you can knock stuff away, but as you can see, he can't really do much else apart from melee attacks now. And mostly his damage comes from his range attacks. We've got to make sure the Alchemist doesn't die here. That's the only thing. What if we bring that back actually? And we can try and do something else instead. I was thinking about getting the worm out. The worm. The greatest superhero ever. Yeah, let's try and worm. Okay. That will stop his advance here as well. To make sure he doesn't try and run even further back. So we need to block there. And then block this as well. I think we can actually block there as well, just in case. Okay. So hopefully he doesn't kill the Alchemist. God damn it. He got out. He got out. And he killed the worm straight away. Jesus. We can't even lock him down. Can't even lock him down. Right, okay, so. Yes. So I think force field. For more armor, as always. I think we're going to Master Shield onto this, just because we don't want to lose all those juicy buffs we just gained. So we're going to Master Shield onto the Alchemist. So we're getting some debuffs, which is good. We'll transfer them over to the Spider. So he can't defend. He's also got weakness on his first attack. I think we can just discard that ability on ourselves and do that. It's got a bit of armor there. I could lightning here as well. But I don't think I will. Unstable elixir instead. Inspire. It's not great. Not very inspiring. Let's do that. He should be fairly safe where he is. I'm going to stand here as well to be annoying. So he has to move up range of me before he can range attack stuff. Okay. Oh yeah, he's got hit and run. Damn it. The damage is pretty crazy, I'm not gonna lie. Okay, so what we got? Coordinate. Inspire. Okay. So if we coordinate onto the Alchemist. It's moving range. He's got so much armor anyway. Oh crap. That's a bad move. There we go. We can call lightning here as well for more damage. We're going to inspire. I'll stable elixir to see if we get anything else. Nothing worth using, apart from maybe the Mind Blast. Okay, so let's chain lightning. Bam, 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 bam. Okay, a lot of damage there. We need to make sure this doesn't die. I think we're just going to block twice. He's going to have to use one to get out of here. And then he can start doing his running things. But I think he used... Yeah, his running shots are all being used up on the last turn. Okay, I need to make sure this doesn't die as well. God damn, this guy. This guy. Let's get rid of that. Yes. Okay, so we're just going to do that. Keep the Chaos Missiles. Hopefully this guy doesn't die. That's all we're worried about. It's not the end of the world if he dies, but it still sucks. Okay, it wasn't too bad. Could have been way worse. Could have been way better as well. So let's pull that back. Got Demonic Fury as well. We have a lot of damage as well coming up. Okay, so Demonic Fury onto the Alchemist again. I'm not going to run down to his face just yet. I think I need to Master Shield on myself as well, onto the Occultist. Let's discard the prep. Blind Shot will do a lot of damage here. First things first, though, we're going to Unstable Elixir. Unstable Blast. Sneak. It's pretty decent. Okay, so it's Blind Shot. Boom. Almost dead. That Blind Shot hit really hard there. So he's pretty much screwed. Flame Flask to finish. Right, so Spider Boss is down. Whew. He's tough. He's very tough. So gold, we got club, got a sturdy bone, and now we can level up one of two choices. So we're going with Spirit Speaker again. Okay, so we've got Earthen Spikes. Defend 4, deal 2 magic damage to all adjacent enemies. It's pretty good. Especially Demonic Fury, that increases it by like 5 damage. Also defends for 1 mana. It's a pretty decent card, good value. Adapt, once again, it's a poor man's Witches. I can't remember what it's called, the Witches move, but anyway, it's a poor man version of that. We're not really going for melee attacks here. Carapace is pretty good because it enables our worm, even though our worm keeps dying instantly. But defense 4, gain 2 protected, so it stops us from getting debuffs as well, and it also draws a card that replaces itself. With that adaptable, it actually allows us to enable ourselves quite a lot. I think this might actually be better than the Feral Lunge. Or even the Roar. The Roar can be comboed quite nicely there, but we have the Alchemist doing stuff like that at the moment. So we can probably get rid of the Roars, but we're not even getting into range to do our melee attacks at the moment. Okay, so we're going to switch out one of these Roars for the Carapace. So confirm. Let's level up the Alchemist as well. So we've got calculations, all your random numerical effects are maximized. So it helps out the Flame Flask. Helps out with this as well, makes it do max damage. Then we've got Distract, move 2, gain 1 willpower and defend 2 on one other friendly character. It's not too bad, it just takes up a space. Frenzy Potion, create 1 to 2 melee attack cards for target friendly characters. I mean, it's okay, it's just I'm not really meleeing at the moment. Shatter Arrow could be quite strong though, because it's also random again, so it's range attack 2, then you have cards remaining in hand, attack a random target for each card in hand. So it combos quite nicely with the Control Chaos. Gives us quite nice single target damage. We normally have a fair amount of cards in our hand as well, especially if we start giving cards from that. So it's going to actually add up quite a lot. I think the calculation is probably the better thing to take though here. I might actually swap out one of the flasks for it. So we've got quite a few buffs going out here. And once the buff's down, they kind of stick to you anyway, so it doesn't really matter if they fill the deck up. Because once you've cast the buff, it doesn't come up again. So we're going to take the calculation. So confirm. We get to level up again, so we're going to level up the Occultist. Let's have a look what we can get. Blood Magic Sacrifice. Whenever a friendly character gains a negative named effect, transfer it to you. So I think we're actually going to take that as well. We've got Cleanse here. Remove all named effects from target character. I mean, it's fairly decent, but if we got this on anyway, it's transferring all negative effects, and then we can transfer it off us. That's going to be a pretty strong combo. So I think what we'll do is we're going to move another Mind Blast. So we've got quite a lot of powers here. It's more like a power build. Right, so legendaries, let's have a look what we've got. We've got Elven Stalker's Chain. Every time you move more than 2 spaces, gain 1+ damage for the rest of the turn. Not very good on this characters. They don't move that much. They're more stable. So we've got Run, we've got Battle Stance. Battle Stance is pretty decent. Got Heightened Senses, which is also pretty damn good. All attacks deal 2 damage this turn. Can use it on the Alchemist as well to make him quite strong. Then we've got Don Tag's Crown. The first time your talent triggers each turn, refresh it. Pretty strong. I mean, once again, it's a kind of movement based as well. As you can see, it's like after you play a card, deal 2 melee damage. Move 4, defend 1. It's pretty good on the Warrior. Battle Ready as well. It's quite good on the Warrior, but I don't think it'll be good on our characters because we can only put it on Spirit Speaker anyway. Then we've got Fury of Elements. Whenever you inflict any named effects on an enemy with no existing named effects, inflict 1 extra stack. So this is fairly strong. It's just those cards aren't that strong. Lightning Bolt's good. Deep Freeze is a bit... Flame Fan is pretty terrible. We would normally put this on the Occultist as well to stack up with his transfer, so he gets even more effects on top of the target. But I just don't think it's worth filling up his deck with this kind of stuff, because he just doesn't... He's not meant to do damage. He doesn't get demonic power buff. And a lot of these cards are damage, apart from Deep Freeze. So I've already got one of those. As I said with this, once again, this is Warrior. So I think we're going to go for the Elven Stalker's Chain and put this on the Alchemist. Even though it's very movement-based, it's still fairly strong because of the Battle Stance and the Heightened Senses and the Run. So Alchemist is going to become our carry pretty much during this run now because of this item. Right, so let's put this on to the Alchemist. Here we go. So we've got Battle Stance, we've got Heightened Senses, and we've got Run. Right, okay. So it appears Naya has been here, blah, 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 following her footsteps. Right, we've healed up to full. Let's get some herbs. Pretty much, apart from that one. Bash, Might, Execute. Destroy an adjacent character with 10 or less health. pretty decent, to be fair, if it was in the early game. We're literally in the mid game now, heading to late. So might your attacks deal bonus damage equal to the cost of the previous non-move card played. Fairly strong as well. It's just, yeah, we're gonna be putting it on the spirit speaker, and we don't really need to put it on there at this moment in time compared to what he's using already. So we're gonna hold on to that, probably ready to sell.